Where is God? The story of an old widow. A marker by name written by Ralph. I knew she was young and beautiful at 15. Now she is in her late.
She is in her late 60s.
She was only privileged to be happy. Few times in her life, which have made her to ask, where is my God, because of the things she has gone through in life. She lost her mother as a teenager and her father single-handedly raised her. She was married out even before she started. Rather, she endured all the punishments meted to her and her children by her co-wife. The husband later died and her co-wife children were busy grabbing everything to themselves since Mama had nothing to hold on to. She took to farming, and via her farming she was able to send her children to school. Mama had 5 children, 3 boys and 2 girls. The boys died mysteriously. She cried and still cried for their demise. Her first daughter got married and was duped of the little she had by her husband. Soon, the married crushed. Her last daughter was raised with Mama hard work. After graduation, she could not get government job, but she was ready to start with the little she could find, and that is how she took a little job as a secretary with a private company with a salary of 7,000 naira, but she was totally committed to the job. Soon, the company started having clients and she rose to the position of manager. Even while Mama last daughter struggled through life, the humiliation Mama suffered was unbearable because after losing her last son to liver disease, she was made to provide for her grandchildren. Because the late son's wife was a young lady who was still ready to mingle with men, but was not ready to leave her for children behind. Mama was made to raise the children by bathing, feeding, clothing, and sending them to school herself because the son's wife will only come home to sleep late at night. And this didn't go down well with Mama, so Mama was always having issues with her over her constant late night movement. Mama deal with these challenges from her co-wife, children, family members who constantly disrespected her for no longer having a male child. Was also there some even go up to the extent of uprooting her farm products. If she questioned them, she will be beaten. This constant humiliation made her last daughter struggle to gather money and buy a piece of land, where she built a little room and parlor for Mama. That was how Mama was moved from the family house to her own house, but the late son's wife refused to move with her, denying Mama from benefiting from her effort in raising her grandchildren because there was no one to run errand for Mama. She was hit by a bike, broken her bones. For more of the story, subscribe, like and share.